So, if we're lucky, Dawn shouldn't wake up for about a day.
Huh. With as much as you gave her, I expect it to be more like a week.
So much the better, if we're being honest. It'll give us all time to make sure we all have our stories straight.
Well, I don't think you need to worry about Dawn remembering a thing. If she had to pick her kidnapper out of a police lineup, Ellie Goulding would get 6 to 12.
Dawn's a nice kid. But just between you and me, she is crazier than a shithouse rat.
You're not wrong.
How did you guys and Dawn even meet, anyway?
Well, she showed up at our door one day, just like perfect strangers, and said she was related to one of us. My guess is, she's Katrina's distant cousin from Vietnam. That was a joke.
If you could just tell me the real story, I'd be much obliged.
Why? What are you doing?
Finishing her file. I'm not leaving out any key details just because you feel like overcompensating with humor.
It's a long story. Tree used to teach a Tai Chi class at the local community center, and I'd go with her, and bring Scarlett along. I'd study and, Scarlett was just a little kid back then, about 7 or 8, so the whole world was a playground to her. Anyway, Dawn was always there. She never took any classes. She never talked to anybody. She just sat on the same couch every day and read a book or doodled. I always told Scarlett, don't talk to strangers, honey. Don't talk to anyone weird. If someone wants you to do something or go somewhere, always ask Daddy first. But you know how Scarlett is.
Yes. I have a file on Scarlett.
Jesus Christ, Marco, you wanted to hear the story.
You asked me a question, I answered it.
Yes, you did. I'm sorry.
So, then?
Well, I noticed that Scarlett was over by the kids' books, which happened to be where Dawn always sat. Even though Dawn was, 13 or 14. I was just getting up to see if Scarlett needed anything, when all of a sudden she ran up to Dawn and yelled, "Hey, this place sucks. Let's play Power Rangers." And it was like a switch being flipped, and Dawn, she turned into a different person. She and Scarlett ran around the community center like they'd been appropriately aged friends their entire lives. I'd never seen Scarlett so happy. After that, all Scarlett wanted to do was spend time with Dawn. To this day, she hardly has any friends her own age at school. And Dawn has no friends her own age, period.
So you took her in? Doesn't she have parents?
She has a grandma somewhere. It's just, by the time she turned 18 she was spending more time at our house than anywhere else. It only seemed natural for her to move in. Tree and I had been like surrogate parents for years. She didn't have any money and no place would hire her. So she's been here rent-free for years. I mean, anytime we'd even talk about asking her to leave, Scarlett would
guilt you into letting Dawn take advantage of your kindness some more.
Well, gee, when you put it like that, we sound like complete suckers and shameless enablers.
Well summed up. I'll put that in the file.
Look, damn it, why do I have to stand here and defend my horrendous life choices to you? Yes, it's true Dawn has been nothing but trouble from day one. She eats us out of house and home. She uses more water than the YMCA. We go over our bandwidth cap every month. I didn't even know we had a bandwidth cap. We're not supposed to. We probably didn't before she downloaded all 39 seasons of some ridiculous puppet show. She's a horrible, and I mean horrible, influence on our daughter. She's been sleeping in Katrina's father's shrine and knocking the holy relics hither and yon to make room for her SpongeBob plushie collection. And no matter what you buy for her at the grocery store, it's wrong. Then she eats all of our food. She makes me want to set fire to babies. I've lost my youth and vigor dealing with her bullshit. Our daughter is going to grow up a woman of low morals, and it's all because of this border of ours.
But she saved Scarlett's life.
What? I know that.
So maybe your years of suckerness paid off in the end, huh?
I guess that is one way of looking at it. But why did you make me go through all of that?
For the file.
Yeah, but I'm really pissed off now. But I'm also ashamed that I'm pissed off. Which makes me more pissed off.
I'm sorry. War is hell. Look man, piece of advice. From now on, the distant cousin story is the one you should go with.
Golly, thanks.